Hi, this is Jundo. Welcome to Tree Leaf, and this is something that makes me very happy. This weekend, I received my Japanese driver's license. And if that sounds like no big deal to you, let me tell you that I've been driving for over 30 years, and I failed this test twice because the Japanese driver's license test is perhaps the hardest in the world. I had to sit in school with a bunch of teenagers learning how to do this, how to pass the road test. I don't know if you've had any experience with any of the Japanese traditional arts, for example, the tea ceremony or maybe karate, where they have the kata, where you have to learn the exact form of how you bow, how you place the hands, how you punch. Everything has to be done in a certain way. Well, that's how they study for the Japanese road test here. I'm not making this up. I had to learn the proper order in which you sit in the car, put on the seatbelt, adjust the mirror, put the signal on, where to look, when to bow to the car. It was crazy. As a matter of fact, I had to unlearn all this stuff. It's not safe to drive that way. Which reminds me, I had another adventure with cars today that fortunately did not turn out as tragically as it could have. My wife and I were driving after picking up Leon from school, and right in front of us at an intersection, there was an accident and a little car went spinning and rolling down the road. You don't see that every day. Well, I'm very happy to say that there was a mother, and a grandma, and a little girl inside, and some of us pulled them out from the back window of the car. And they were wearing their seatbelts. They were pretty much okay. But it really showed me the fragility of life. It was shocking. Which leads me to tell you the true lesson today. See, the first time and the second time I failed this test, I was pretty upset, shaking my hands at Japanese bureaucracy. I had to ride my bicycle all over the place for a week here. My wife is driving me around. And I don't care how long you've been practicing Zen. We still have goals. We still have likes and dislikes and things we wish to achieve. And we get a little frustrated sometimes. Things like not being able to get a driver's license. People think that when you practice Zen for a number of years, you just accept it all. You're just at peace with the bureaucracy and the red tape and the injustice of it all. And the answer is yes, but no too. See, we're always functioning on a couple levels here. On channel 1, we drop all goals. We drop all thoughts of attainment. We drop all likes and dislikes. We accept life however it is. And channel 2, I have to have goals. I had to study very hard with those high school kids to pass this test. I had likes. I wanted my license. And I attained it. But I have something else going for me, you see. Through it all. And there's that license that's always with us. The original license. Came in very handy today. Because as I witnessed that car spinning and bouncing down the road, and I was in shock afterwards, which is also the natural reaction to witnessing that kind of accident. The adrenaline really tries to flow. Inside, I've realized that there's an inner stillness. And I don't mean to make a joke of this. Fortunately, those people were okay. But in our Zen practice, we're driving down a highway that spreads in the 10 directions. That means goes up, down, right, left, all around, without borders, and never a toll. We always have this license to drive that highway, and it's always free, because on that highway there's no place to go, and we're always moving. It's a license that lets us know that there are no barriers. There are no other cars on the road, because there is no my car or your car. It's just always free. See, I was going to give that kind of corny talk today when I got my license, but the accident actually made it kind of more serious. In the midst of all that chaos, looking back at it, I realized that there is a still point and a free point that we can taste and touch in this practice that helps us at the crazy times in life, the disastrous moments in life. Fortunately, that accident turned out to be okay, but still, in the midst of it all, I really did feel a peace and a stillness. And I knew that this practice was worth it. So in that way, I guess I got my license a couple of ways today. Okay, shall we sit with that?